What's up? Last week we left off, we got the cab dropped onto Project Sacrilege, but we didn't quite bolt it on because we had to move it around a little to get it perfectly where it needs to be. So today James and I came in here earlier and we got the cab all squared up and bolted down. And now we're going to change the front wheels. We got to take them in some negative camber because they're just touching the fender, and we still have to cut and trim the inside of the front fenders where the tire will live. So we're going to go ahead and just set it to negative camber for now until we get to the body shop phase. And then we have to blow all the fabricating metal dust off the cab that's been on there for a long time now, and give it a kind of a California detail with our chemical guys products. And then from there we'll see about, we have to get the fuse box, get some power to it so we can roll up the driver window and the passenger window and the back ones, because you know it's raining outside, we can't have those open. So we're going to get on getting all that stuff done, and then towards the end of the video here we should have the truck ready to move out. I was going to move it out today in this episode, but my friends over at the body shop, they're going to loan me Apex Collision. They're going to loan me a set of wheel jacks that you just put on each side of the wheel, and then you jack it up with your foot, and it pulls the two pieces together, and then the wheel's now supported by the dolly. So I'm going to get those borrowed up in the morning. I tried to this afternoon, but he was just out of the shop, and you know his employees, those aren't theirs to loan. So I'll give him a call tomorrow and roll over there and pick those up, and then we'll get the Project Sacrilege moved out onto the pad, and then we'll move Eric's truck in here so we can get started making it shock hoops. And then by that time, hopefully the wheel bearing kit should be here maybe tomorrow afternoon or Wednesday afternoon. We get the wheel bearing replaced on that truck too. So, all right guys, let's get started. So as you guys can see here, it's just a little tight. You know, we got to trim a bunch of that off, but we're not going to do that till it's time to do body work. So James and I are going to set this up so it has more negative camber than that. We got to get down into these deep spots to do it. A little bit tougher with the body on, but no big deal. We're mechanics. We got this.
Careless smoking could kill you and your family. Don't become a fire statistic.
There you go. James has got the negative camber as much as he can. He gained us actually quite a bit of room, if you guys can see. So that'll help out a lot to move this out of the garage here. He's got the other side adjusted, and now since the back of the truck is a little bit up, we gotta lift the other side a little bit with the little jack, and we'll be able to get that jack up. There we go. So now that we got those adjusted, we're going to go ahead and I charge the air compressor up, and then we're going to get all this metal dust blown off of the dually, and maybe clean out the bed too, because that stuff can't go outside. There's a bunch of cardboard and stuff in there. And then we'll see about getting these windows rolled up.
It's funny. I think it was last night. Marilyn was all watching the videos and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
She's like, which videos are you in? I'm like, there's only like
the latest two.
Yeah, so there's only like 2 of them. Do we want to try to roll the windows up first?
I didn't think of that. Yeah, we can do that.
Just so it doesn't blow a bunch of dust inside
I
it.
think we need to give power to this fuse box.
Okay.
Open up footing.
I just thought of that as I was like setting or going over. I wonder if we should roll the windows up first. That way we're not covering the whole inside.
So this ain't your first Super Duty fuse box, right? Where'd you put that light out?
That's over there. No, it is. I haven't played with many cables.
Okay.
I've never had the opportunity to. I mean,
Yeah, I couldn't afford to buy a $10,000 truck to start with. I had to buy a $1,700 cap and then an $800 crate for this power line.
right.
It goes in the cap, so we're
Okay.
going there now. Take your light.
I have my flashlight as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, your flashlight's really nice. They're expensive, but they're totally worth it. See the blue cable?
Right.
It goes across, it goes over here, right there. We just need to get power to that.
Okay.
Either with the jump with the battery.
Bring
It's
it
not
back.
rocket science. Yeah, we just got to grab one of those off the bed, bring it
Yeah.
over here.
I just want to trace it and figure out which one it is before I go slinging a battery over here.
Yeah. Well, actually, guys, before we blow up all the metal dust off, we're going to go ahead and roll the windows up. So let me show you guys what we have to do that. So you can see all these bundles of wires. See those blue wires there? Those are what power the fuse box and the passenger side fuse box. So that's just all the E-level wiring, all that extra wiring there. So James is going to put power to those blue wires, and then we'll go ahead and get these windows rolled up. So that way the cab just doesn't fill up with metal dust as we're blowing off the cab. And I don't remember why, you guys, I didn't roll these windows up before I started fabbing. I can't remember. I guess it was just up in the air and it slipped my mind because it was out of sight, out of mind. You know, being short like I am. But all right, so we're gonna get power to these, roll these windows up, and then we'll get to cleaning off the truck. Alright, so now that we got those rolled up, I almost said welded in for some reason. We're going to go ahead and get the air blower out here and get this thing cleaned off. much we did today. It was kind of a shorter episode. We really didn't do much besides, you know, we bolted down the cab before we started filming, and then we just kind of set the alignment up front. We kind of fixed the cambered it in a little more because the tire was literally touching the fender when it was fully laid out. And you know, you're like, well, has it always done that? No. When me and Brandon adjusted the suspension, we tightened it up all the way for just flat positive camber, you know, but you know, and this thing lays out, it needs to negative camber in so it won't touch the fender. So I forgot about that, and now James and I made the adjustment. And then we played with the toe a little bit because when the truck lays out, it kind of toes out a little bit, but that's just an adjustment we have to make that go away. We just have to play with that a little more. And then we were able to get all the metal dust blown off of it from all this fabricating we've been doing the past couple months on the chassis. And then we got the windows up, and we got our speed shined off with some Cougar's Garage stuff that I'm kind of using up until I get to all my Chemical Guys products. So, but that's where we got today. In our next episode, guys, tomorrow I got to borrow the wheel dollies from my friend Nathan at Apex Collision over here. Today I was going to, but he was just out of work, so you know, those aren't for his employees to loan out. So he'll be in the morning at 9. I'll call him and see if I can borrow them. I'm sure he'll let me. And then James and I will get over here with a few of our other friends from my mom's other business. And then we'll get this guy up on wheel dollies, and we'll get her moved out of the garage, scoot it over, and then we can bring Eric's champagne-colored Chevy truck in here, and we'll get the shock hoops made, and we'll get that wheel bearing replaced. Hopefully that wheel bearing will be here in the next couple days, so that way it can get done as soon as we're done with the shock hoops. But we'll just see, you know, how parts get shipped in the mail, right? But alright guys, please leave a comment. Let us know what you think the way Sacrilege looks. She's beautiful and she's all cleaned up. And then please, you guys know the spiel. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Thank you to everyone that supported the channel, has been watching so far. And I haven't even got to say, like, we've reached over 1,000 subscribers, guys. I cannot believe we're that far at this point. I never imagined us getting this far this early. So, I mean, big thanks to everybody that subscribed. I mean, we can't thank you guys enough. I mean, it's just awesome. Hopefully the channel will continue to grow, and our next goal will be 5,000 subscribers, and then from there. But alright guys, you guys know the spiel. You like Cougar House Garage, you like what we do, go ahead and check us out at cougarhousegarage.com. Check us out at Facebook.com/Cougar House Garage. And we are Cougar House Garage on Instagram, guys. Follow us there to keep along with all the crazy projects. We'll see you tomorrow.